CakeFaceFam, welcome back. Today is a haul video. Products that I've purchased over the last few months, gifts, you know, the whole holiday season. I have a list in front of me, so I'm gonna grab as I go. I figured I would start with brushes. I have a few, I think like 7 brushes that I've picked up over the course of the last few months. Let's get started. So, the first brush is the CLAUDETTE Lunar New Year brush. It's beautifully angled. They might be a little bit dirty because I've been using them over the last few weeks or months. This one is the CLAUDETTE. It's a really beautiful, soft squirrel hair brush that has lovely artwork on the handle there. I have been enjoying this brush. I find that it's very wispy while also being full. I thought when I first saw the pictures that it would be a little bit flimsy, but it's not, just because of the length of the bristles compared to the width of the ferrule. It's a 45 millimeter bristle length with a total length of 135, so it's just a little guy, as you can see here. I felt like I needed it. My baby will be born this year. The Lunar New Year, like zodiac situation, is what I follow as opposed to the Western zodiac. So my baby will be, you know, an ox or a cow, depending on. Yes, I needed this brush because of that. And for the same reason, I picked up the beautiful Beautylish Lunar New Year brush, which has these adorable little on it. Very, very cute. I think that this might be the last one of this series that I pick up. I do have last year's here, and last year's is exactly the same as this year's except for the artwork. They smell okay now, but this one, last year's, came with an absolutely horrible, foul smell. Disgusting. And I washed it and washed it and washed it. It's gotten much better. This one was not as bad. It came out with a couple washes, so I don't know if I would necessarily recommend them for the price with the whole smell situation. Although most of my friends have not had that issue, I have heard that to be the case with some people, not just me. So, beautiful brushes. Once I got the smell out, I've been very, very happy with them. Very large powder brushes, squirrel hair brushes. So I did get a Chantecaille brush, which I used today to create the smoky eye. This is the eye blend brush. I got this for free. Chantecaille sent me a $25, $30 gift card, and so I picked up this brush. I really like Chantecaille brushes. I have just a couple and have been happy with them. I really like synthetic brushes in general. I use a lot of cream products, so it's nice to have them handy. I like the Chantecaille logo, how like simple and chic it is. Actual brush is fairly, you know, densely packed and handy. I use this with concealer, I use this with eyeshadow. Those are my main 2 uses for this brush. Very nice. And then I got a NARS concealer brush. I ordered a NARS concealer as well, which I'll show you in the face category. But I saw that they came out with this concealer brush that is meant to pair with my favorite concealer, the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. So of course I had to have the brush. It's nice and dense, really great shape. I love this brush. I've been using it almost every day since I got it. It's perfect for spot concealing for my types of spots where I have mostly lupus rash patches that I try and conceal, and it's just a really great dome shape. Love, love, love this brush. I definitely recommend trying it if you're interested in a good medium concealer brush, medium-sized concealer brush. Okay, so this is the Sonia G travel-sized brushes that I picked up. It's a set that has a few repeated shapes with slight differences. I love these brushes. They're all dirty, as you can probably tell. This brush is amazing and one of the newer brushes, like the new brushes that came in the set, and it's a beautiful foundation brush for me. I absolutely love it. It comes with a nice sized powder brush and these 3 small detailer eye brushes. This one here I also sometimes use for concealer because it's quite large as an eyeshadow brush. This is a really nice blender that's small enough for my eyes that I feel like it's very useful for on the go. And then this flat brush that I kind of keep in my travel eSum brush book because it's so handy. These brushes are lovely. I got them for not very much out of pocket because I did have a large Beautylish gift card. I probably wouldn't have gotten them otherwise just because they're the small brushes. I do love the wood handles a lot more than her usual lacquer handles, so aesthetically I wanted them and they are very useful. I've been using them a ton, so I'm happy with those. I also got another brush from Beautylish. This is the Wayne Goss Artist brush in the small size. It's squirrel hair, and the original set was 3 of the same type but in different sizes, and I got the smallest one. I have quite a few squirrel hair brushes that are similar to the medium and large, but the small was what I've always wanted ever since the original set came out, and I was so pleased when I saw that he released them separately, and I had to have this. It's been lovely for highlighting, even for some eyeshadow work, but mostly perfect for highlighting. I absolutely love it. So glad to have this. I did get a little hourglass brush with my money, my Ulta money, and this is the Hourglass number 14 brush. It's like a small setting brush. I really like Hourglass brushes. I find that for synthetic hair, these really, every Hourglass brush I use and love a ton. I don't have any of their double-sided brushes just because I don't really especially like that setup. It doesn't work for me. But I do have the stick foundation brush, the Vanish concealer brush. Love those, and I'm so pleased to have this small setting brush. I use it for highlighting, setting underneath the eyes, all of that type of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna move on to face products. So I have here a couple of trios from VISEART. Finally got these. I'm so pleased. This is the Enamored and Ablaze face trios. Highlight, blush, bronzer. These are gorgeous. The pans are magnetic and I'm obsessed with these. This one is Enamored. So pretty. You'll see me use these on the channel for sure. Okay, and then from NARS I got a couple things. I have the liquid highlighter. What is this called? It just says Illuminator. This is what it looks like. It's a pink sort of jelly gloss. It's so pretty on the skin. It just provides the most beautiful shine. Oh, it's so pretty. It's one of those products that can separate what you're wearing underneath, so Let me put a little bit on so you can see. I recommend using it on light makeup days, like when you're not wearing a whole lot of concealer. Oh, it's so pretty. Because it doesn't dry down in the same way that other, you know, highlighters do. Oh, that glow is unbeatable though. If you want that wet skin look, oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I got a NARS face palette. This is the Hot Fix cheek palette. Ryan got this for me for Christmas, and it's got these beautiful blushy tones, and these two are shimmery and these two are more matte. Very pretty. I'm obsessed with NARS highlighters. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know they've been my longtime #1 favorite. I love this palette. I've used it quite a few times now. This is Scandalous, the Air Matte Blush. I love this thing. It gives the most beautiful flush to the cheeks. It just looks really natural. Very pretty. It can build up to be pretty intense. I think there were 4 colors to choose from. This one was by far my favorite. I really just wanted this one color. It was just everything I hoped for. I got another NARS product. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Light 2.2, and this was a new color to me, and I think to the range, and it's a really great match for me. This is my new favorite color match for the Soft Matte Complete Concealer range. It's so perfect. I also got another concealer type of product. This one I got for free from Ulta with my birthday money or something like that. And this is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, light to medium. I've loved this product for a long time, so this is really just a refill. It was time. I finished my other one, and yes. If you want sleep in a jar, like beauty sleep, this is beautiful, brightening, dewy, very flattering. Burberry 6-pan. This is something that I've been wanting since release, but it was out of stock for a while. I couldn't get my hands on it. And then when I was able to get this, well, Ryan got it for me for Christmas, it was on sale. So I got it at a really good price. And I've used all of the colors just a couple times now. I need to use it more, but so far I think it's beautiful. If you can find it in your color, because there's 2 different color options, it's beautiful. Burberry does beautiful glowy products. I have a Burberry highlighter that I've loved for a long time, the rose gold, and the formula is very similar. Super, super pretty. Okay, speaking of highlighters, I have a couple highlighters here to show you. This one was a gift from my beautiful friend Ellen. It's stunning. This is the Nabla Skin Glazing Ozone Highlighter. It's not especially flattering if you've got a lot of texture like I do at the moment. Being pregnant has taken its toll on my skin. People always talk about how when you're pregnant, your hair, skin, nails get so much better. Like, it's supposed to be glowy, and they've never been worse for me. Plus, I'm always out of breath. Anyway, totally worth it. Excited about this journey, but my skin has never looked worse. So I have to be careful when I use this product because I find that it's a little bit glittery, like not glittery, but like it's got that metallic sort of finish. It's very pretty, very, very pretty, but it's a little bit intense. So I go lightly, or I put this underneath blush in other products, and it's stunning. I've been eyeing the red color since launch, and I just have always taken it in and out of my Ulta cart, But now that I've tried this, I think I might pick up that red one because it's so pretty. This is a beautiful product. Thank you, Ellen, again. I love it. Another highlighter is from Chanel. I used my points to get this as part of my haul. My local Ulta has Chanel in it, and it's one of the, like, their original, like, basic highlighters. I really, really enjoy Chanel highlighters. That's my favorite thing from the Chanel line for sure. And this is the color 10 Ivory Gold. Very pretty, luminous, skin-like. I love this. It's very similar, reminiscent to the NARS highlighters, except the NARS are a little bit less dry. If you want a luxury highlighter, I recommend these over the Dior, if you were like wondering. The Dior has like more variety of textures, but the Chanel, so flattering on the skin. Super, super flattering. I got another limited edition Chanel product, dual blush product. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. That is my blush and highlight. Before I added the NARS gloss on top, this was my glow product. And the imprint is beautiful. It's starting to wear off already, but absolutely beautiful. And they come with these cute brushes. They're actually really nice. Very soft and usable for sure. I like to keep them in there because if I'm on the go, I'll definitely use those brushes. Okay, I have another product here that my friend Ellen gifted to me, and it is the ColourPop Land Gumdrop Pass Super Shock Cheek. Now this one is a very sheer blush, very pretty. It's got a fairly strong fragrance to it, but it's a glowy pink, very, very soft blush. Super pretty. I enjoy this, and I tend to use my fingers to apply it because a brush just kind of gives very, very soft amount of color, and I like a little bit more, so I pat that right into the skin. And it's a beautiful, soft balance between a matte, powdery type of finish with some glow, luminosity. It's interesting and very pretty, but if you're sensitive to fragrance, I would skip this particular one. Okay, I've got two liquid face products. This one is the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. This is the foundation I'm wearing today. It is a little bit dark for me in the color that I got, Y255. Next time I'll go for a slightly lighter color, but this will be perfect in the summer for me. It's very lightweight, sheer, glowy, so it doesn't look that off because it's sheer. I like it. I don't like it as much as my old school face and body foundation, but I'm giving it a good try, and I'm not like displeased with it or anything. It feels nice on the skin. And then the last sort of face product I have here to show you is the Chantecaille Radiance Elixir. I got this for a pretty steep discount with some other coupon type of situation that they hooked me up with, and it is very pretty. It's basically a serum, and I use this pre-sunscreen, but it gives the most beautiful radiance, luminosity, pearly. I consider it kind of like makeup because I don't know much about the skincare in this, but they consider it more skincare. It's so pretty. I love this. I do one generous drop for my whole face, and it's just so luxurious. This is how I would call it. Very, very pretty. Okay, I'm going to move on to lip products. Most of these here are NARS lip products. They have my favorite, as you probably know if you've been watching me. Ryan So Sweetly got me all of the new Audacious lipsticks from the Claudette line, and there are 6 in a brand new formula, Audacious Sheer Matte lipsticks. And there are 6 of those, and the packaging is so cute. Some of these have butterflies, some of them have like lucky clovers, hearts, stars. They're just so pretty, and I love how they apply on the lips as well. And there were 4 new colors in the Audacious lipsticks. And as you guys probably know, I do have all of the Audacious lipsticks. At one point or another, I've had all of them. So these are the 4 new of the original formulation, which has been my favorite for a long time. I have yet to use this color, Leia. I apologize if I mispronounce any of these shade names. Augustine. I have used this one. Sort of brownie nude. I've used this one quite a bit. This is the GINETTE. Kind of oxblood. CLAUDETTE. I've used this one. It's a beautiful brick red. So flattering. And then for the 6 sheer matte Audacious lipsticks, we have ANOUK. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the name. I've used this gorgeous red. This one is BERENICE. SYLVIE. These are all inspired by NARS's Francois' mother, Claudette. SANDRINE. Mathilde? I don't know how to say that name. Really pretty nude. Nice. I use this one a lot. Pretty nude. I'm going to put a little bit on. I absolutely love this one. This one here is the Air Matte Lip Color in Thrust. I was wearing this before I put that other one on. I like this formula too. They're kind of similar, these 2 formulas, except this one's liquid. I find them very comfortable and flattering on the lips, and I have dry lips. I think they're great. I did get from Ulta the Becca Smoothing Lip Scrub Hydrolite. I find this to be a little bit too gentle for my taste. I have always loved the e.l.f. lip scrub, sugar lip scrub that comes in the bullet. This one's very, very gentle compared to it, but it's okay. Probably won't get it again. I can't remember if I showed this on my channel before, but I have a few Gucci lipsticks. This one is my newest one, and I don't like the scent of them. They're very, very strong fragrance, but I do have this really pretty sparkly one. Madge Red. It's got a beautiful sparkle. Let me turn on this light. Maybe you'll catch the sparkle more. Very pretty. I have a few with oversprays like this. Pat McGrath, Hank and Henry. I kind of like sparkly lips. And then the queen of my lipstick haul is another gift from Ryan. And it came in this box here. It's from Palace Identity, and it has this beautiful golden sleeve. It's a dragon themed lipstick in the shade Empress. Gilt Gold Dragon Velvet Lipstick. I have yet to use this, but take a look at this packaging. I'm obsessed. If you like over the top, slightly kitschy, like old school Chinese designs, this is stunning. The bullet is insane. With the relief of this artwork is a soft velvety background with a slick, shiny relief texture with an image of a dragon, a sun. It's stunning. I don't know how I'm gonna get myself to use this and ruin the design, but I will after I look at it some more. I have it sitting on my vanity because it just makes me so happy, and it's so pretty. My friend suggested that I buy a second one so that I have one that's intact and I use this one, but I do have beautiful pictures of it, so I feel like I'm going to be ready to try it on the lips fairly soon. Maybe, possibly. Okay, we're going to talk about eyeshadows, and this is a fairly big category as well. I picked up 6 of the Bodyography eye glitter pots, and these are called glitter pigments. I have some really cool colors here. This one is Aura Glow, one of my favorites. Some of these have sort of a duochrome look to them. They're beautiful as toppers or as very soft, glittery shimmer shadows. This one has blue reflex with a violet and pink purple base. Ooh, I love this one here. I'm not going to swatch all of them because it's just too much, but Comet is one of my favorites. No, not Comet. Comet's pretty too. It's a beautiful purple. But these are a little bit reminiscent of like the Hourglass ones or the Marc Jacobs. Here it is. This one is the Blue Morpho. I love this one. Such a pretty periwinkle. You can see that on my middle finger. I've used this one the most out of all of the colors. Supernova, which is a really pretty blue and gold. Get Down, more natural looking color. Aura Glow, Comet, and Prism. These are really lovely. I got them on sale. I find them to be pretty handy because I like one shadow types of looks for days I'm pretty busy. I have 2 palettes from Ellen. This is the Nabla Cutie palette, and it's got this beautiful romantic color scheme with pinks, red. I used Mandarin in a look the other day that was just so pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. Very pretty palette. Nabla doesn't have like my favorite shadows usually, but I am very much enjoying that palette. And then the Mauve by Juvia's Place, also from Ellen. Thank you, Ellen. I love this color scheme so much. The pinks, the purples. It's so pretty. I have a tutorial coming that I already filmed using this palette. Another shadow from Ellen is the Sage Bundle Jelly Much eyeshadow from ColourPop, and this is so pretty. In that tutorial that I have coming up, I use this as well to give extra shine, and it's got a beautiful blue green shine to it when you build it up, but it's just ultra shiny. It's so shiny. I really like this a lot. I have a Chantecaille shadow here. I'm actually wearing it all over my lids. That's the shadow you see here, one shadow look, and it is the Crane from Luminescent Eye Shade in Crane. It's a smoky burgundy, and she's a beaut. You can see that on my eyes. It's got pink reflex throughout, very fine glitter with a dark grayish base and purple plum shimmer, like shine. It's very pretty. I like this one. This is running really long, so I'm gonna sort of go through these really fast. I have a couple Charlotte Tilbury quads. This one is the Fire Rose Luxury Palette. Super pretty. I use this one a ton. This is the Mesmerizing Maroon. Similar to the other one. I use this one a little bit less, but I should pull it out more. It's just a little bit softer. I'll show you them together. I have the By Terry Paris Mon Amour. This one is the third By Terry eyeshadow palette that I have. And she's so cute. Really, really like these. And then I have a really neutral palette from Tom Ford that I picked up. This is Nude Dip, and it's just a cult classic, and I've been wanting it for a while. Here we go. Very soft, very basic, very neutral. I wasn't pleased with the eye look that I created using this. I've only created one so far, and it was just very dull, but I think I can definitely do better next time. Oh, and this has a limited edition packaging that you can find like in Asia or something if you want to get it, if it's still around. I don't know, but I liked it in the brown, so, and I had a gift card, so that's what I did. I have 3 VISEART palettes. This one is the Minxette. I have used it. I just put it back in this packaging, but I have used her. She's really gorgeous. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And then I have 2 Theory palettes. Number 3 Chroma. I have these already, but I panned a couple of the shades, so I got this one. And I'm keeping this one in the packaging, whereas my other one I depotted and had them mixed in to my big VISEART palette. This one is Amethyst. I felt like my purple collection was not complete without this, and I've yet to use it, so I need to. Very excited. I will probably use her with the newest VISEART purple palette. Okay, so that was all of the, let me check. That was all of my eyeshadow products. I do have a few mascaras. These are kind of boring, so I'm not going to go through them too slowly. This is the Metal Terracotta Chanel. I also have a L'Oreal Green. Where did I put it? Put it with my other mascaras. And a couple ColourPop mascaras in like teal and pink. And oh, I was going to show you guys some jewelry that I've gotten recently. I've gotten really into a shop that I will link down below. Amanda is amazing. She's a professional makeup artist, and she has a business selling vintage items. She also makes like not recycles. She takes some vintage buttons and also makes earrings with them, but I think recently she's been gearing towards sourcing and selling beautiful vintage items. I've gotten a beautiful purse, a ton of very pretty jewelry. The earrings that I'm wearing right now are from her with French back. Oh, so pretty. So if you're into vintage jewelry, I definitely recommend checking out her Instagram and her website. She's such a lovely person, and the drop that she most recently did, some of the proceeds went to a really great cause. So I think that she's a really great person to talk to if you're into vintage jewelry, if you're looking for something specific, or she's always, you know, dropping really lovely, unique items as well. But I'm not going to go through all that because this is running really long. But I do want to talk about a couple more things, and that will be the newest Esome products. We have the Esome hand sanitizer. This is a really nice hand sanitizer if you don't like to have sticky residue. This is the opposite of sticky. It's so lightweight and it absorbs really quickly. This right here is the 8-ounce bottle, which thank you Muse for sending this to me because I will use this up. I also have a travel size that I keep in my bag, and the scent doesn't smell like alcohol at all. Now obviously it's 65% alcohol, but because it's antimicrobial, but it's so like, my husband, Ryan, thought that I was wearing a beautiful new perfume the first time that I used this. It smells like lavender and sandalwood, like a really beautiful perfume, candle sort of fragrance. Let me put a little bit on my hands right now so I can refresh. Yeah, it's a really lovely, soft, floral scent. It's beautiful. I actually am mildly allergic to lavender, so I have to be careful because I will kind of break out in hives if I use too much of anything lavender, whether I eat it or if I smell it, I tend to sneeze, things like that. Another product that I've been trying out is the Esom Gentle Brush Cleaner. Now I'll show a little clip of how I like to use this product. I like to spritz this onto a microfiber cleaning cloth or disposable paper towels. Just a couple spritz will do, and you'll see that it's a little bit foamy, and I just take my brush and swipe it around until all the pigment is gone and the brush is usable again. And this does contain alcohol, so it's really great for killing the bacteria. Like, if you are the type of person who wants to not wash your brushes as frequently to save them from those deep cleaning, you know, cleaning your brush with brush soap can really deteriorate brushes. So I like to hold off on those washes until I really need to. I wash my brushes about once a week, and only the brushes that I deem need to be washed. So this is a really great way to prolong the life of your brush. And also for working makeup artists, this is a must. Something like this at least is a must-have. Your brush dries really fast, so you're able to continue using it. You're able to switch through colors, etc. I have been working with the small version, which is the 2 fluid ounce, and it also comes in the 8 fluid ounce. On the information card that Muse Beauty sent me, it says that it removes residual makeup, sanitizes without drying, leaves brushes pH balanced and conditioned, and it's ideal for natural and synthetic brushes. So it's a very gentle brush cleaner that is also effective with the alcohol. And then with the hand sanitizer, they said that it eliminates 99.9% of bacteria and virus, skin moisturizing, and perfect start for makeup applications. You know, with everything going on, in case you're looking for some sanitization products, these are great. I also really like Beauty So Clean and what is the pregnancy brain? You know, makeup bacteria killers are really great too, like the sprays. And Muse Beauty has all of that because they're a pro shop. I do have a link to shop with them, and I do get a small commission if you do use my link, and that's in the description box down below. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear what products you picked up recently, and hope you're doing well. Catch you in my next one. Bye, CakeFaceFam.